In our last video, we explored how both active and passive forms of distrust, toxic distrust, and cordial hypocrisy can quietly erode and damage a culture. In the next two videos, we'll turn to the other side of the equation, how to build and sustain trust. In this video, we introduce a new understanding of trust, one that serves as the foundation for high-performing teams over the long term. And in the next one, we'll look at how to address distrust when it inevitably appears. Let's begin with how trust is commonly understood today. Most of us think about trust as a matter of trustworthiness. We trust someone who, simply put, is worthy of our trust. They do what they say they will do. It's often heard in conversations about trust. When someone repeatedly meets our expectations, we categorize them as trustworthy. When they don't, we label them as untrustworthy, and we protect ourselves accordingly by working around them, withholding information, or even cutting them off entirely. This worldview treats trust as a risk of someone failing us, a risk of betrayal. And so we try and manage and control this risk by identifying the right people, verifying credentials, or honing our intuition to make good initial judgments. If we choose wisely, we believe we're safe. This understanding and approach to trust can work for a while and within familiar circles, but it falls apart over time. It limits the depth of collaboration that is possible, and it slowly erodes long-term relationships. As we shared in our previous video, relying solely on this static model of trust contributes to the very cordial hypocrisy that keeps cultures polite on the surface, but disengaged underneath. So why is this? It's because this understanding of trust is static in a world that is anything but. We live and work in diverse, ever-changing environments. We each bring different standards, histories, expectations, and ways of moving through the world. Without a more dynamic view of trust, every missed expectation distances a well-meaning team even more. And distrust spreads easily, breeding resentment, cynicism, and avoidance, rather than inviting curiosity, repair, and learning. At Taligens, we claim that every relationship will, at some point, experience a break in trust. It's not a matter of if, but when. Sometimes it's small. Someone misses a deadline, and we feel that small ugh. Other times it's profound, leaving us angry, hurt, or disappointed. This is precisely why we need a different way of observing and interacting with trust. We call this approach authentic trust. Authentic trust begins by accepting that both we and others will at times fail each other. This is part and parcel for being human in a dynamic world. These moments, if left unaddressed, can erode or rupture relationships, leading to resignation, distance, or even resentment. But when we choose to move with care, for ourselves, for others, and for our shared purpose, trust becomes something deeper than a feeling or belief. Authentic trust is a commitment to continue choosing trust, a commitment to repair trust when it breaks, a commitment to the relationship itself, to the people within it, and to the shared mission that connects us. When we move with authentic trust, we bring powerful new capabilities to our relationships and teams. We actively observe where distrust lives in ourselves and in others. We name and address distrust directly, and we rebuild a relationship through effective listening and new promises and practices. And each time we do this, our bonds and our ability to create together grow stronger. At Taligens, we practice moving with authentic trust. It allows us to bring commitment, care, and innovation to one another, to our clients, and to the communities we serve. In our next video, we will look at ways to rebuild trust when it has been broken. See you there.